that they've shown at home, with 4 wins from 9 games that they've played, while Stellies, on the other hand, are the second best travelers in the season after Mamelodi Sundowns, with 4 wins from 9 games that they've played and 15 points collected. Well, Bahlabani Bantwa find themselves in a very precarious position on the log, in position number 13, where they are 2 points ahead of Magezi. Well, this is how they'll be looking to try and line up. Is the home side, 3 changes made from the starting 11 that played against Orlando Pirates. Mlambo gets his second start of the season ahead of the injured Arubi. Msendam is suspended for this one. Junior Dion, who came on as a substitute in the 65th minute, is rewarded with his 5th start. Chabatsani is favored at left back ahead of Mabocha, who starts in the bench. Stellies, their rotation policy is in full swing tonight, with one eye in the Nedbank Cup against Chiefs over the weekend. 7 changes made by coach Stevie Barker from the side that drew against Polokwane City. Msuluke starts since September ahead of St. Stephen's in between the sticks. Cupido leads the attack for the suspended Dion, while Onyango starts at centre back, his 3rd game this season since January, over the head of suspended Maloisane. So up front is Mango, Dion, as well as Zendonga, who will be looking to find the goals. They'll take inspiration from Manaka and Rikotso and Skosana in that centre back combination. Will be looking to protect Mlambo. Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation, a new centre back pairing of Mkaba and Onyango starting ahead, while Cupido leads the attack alongside Titus as well as Barnes in this particular encounter. Masuluke in between the sticks. Cedric Muvali is the man in the middle for this particular encounter, while Sipo Matlango will be running the lines on the near side and Tamakasevati running the lines on the far side. Michael Musimeng is the 4th official for this particular encounter. Tata Kiba will be one of the players to look out for when he goes up against his former side. Well, Masuluke is another one who will look to try and stake a claim for it. Well, of course, looking to get rid of the rust early. They are in a good vein of form under a new tutelage and leader by Absalim Wadu of Morocco. They'll be hoping that they can continue to impress the new coach, who got the baptism of fire against the Orlando Pirates, and he did well in that encounter, winning by 2-0. Importantly, keeping a clean sheet. Those will obviously come in handy as they look to survive relegation. Is Bahlabani Bantwa in this particular encounter. Sitlenduli, he is in that middle of the park. He will be looking to destroy anything that the opponents are looking to try and create. Free State, Bloemfontein, you know, it is a footballing province. It's a footballing town. They've come out in numbers, braving the conditions. It has been raining for the better part of the day, but they've looked to come out and come through to enjoy it. Started hot in the morning and then started raining round about late afternoon, but the rain has gone away. Conditions underfoot is certainly greasy, but both sides will be looking to try and keep things going. Stellies are on the road tonight, playing their 3rd league match at home. Playing 3 league games at home, rather. The last time they played away, they won 3-2. That was against TS Galaxy, while Marumo hosted Orlando Pirates. Both these sides have found victory in their last matches at home and also away from home as well for Stellies. Well, we're up and away in this particular encounter. The Stellies, with their traditional maroon colors, they will be attacking the goal to the right-hand side of your picture in the first 45. And Marumo Gallants, in their home colors, green, they'll be attacking the goals to the left-hand side of your picture. Manaka gets a first free kick. Guilty party. Ibrahim Jabbar, 22-year-old Nigerian, returned from loan. Maccabi in Israel. Got his 8th start of the season. So combination of Marvin Skosana as well as Tempo Records. They'll be looking to provide protection to Mlambo, who's playing his first game since September, of course. The match against Mamelodi Sundowns. Collects it, gets a nerve-settling touch, of course. one more important thing is to obviously get to feel the ball, get to really understand and feel the conditions. It's different from warm-up when the match starts. Head-to-head stats for both these sides, looking at from 2020, 2021, while they were still named Chakuma Chamadzibandira. There's been 8 games played between the sides. 7 of those have been in the league, only 1 in the cup that they've played. Well, Cupido has been in fine form. Looks to spread it wide to Buns. Buns who thinks about a shot. There's a deflection. Will be a first corner of the encounter. Buns, a former Richards Bay man, provided 3 assists so far this season. Goes up to take the first corner for Stellies. Coach Stevie Barker sitting alongside his assistant coach, Coach Wes. They went on to get their KEF A license colors and now turn and dust it and focusing on keeping things going. They've got it all to play for. Buns. Shot one and flicked. Oh. Intelligence is everything. And Onyango using his experience as the Kenyan. I'm sure being Kenyan will welcome the news of Coach Benny McCarthy being appointed as their head coach for the next 2 seasons, for the next 2 years. Hasn't retired from international football is Brian Onyango. Maraka looking to try and gain control of that middle of the park is Marumo Gallants. While Stellenbosch, their rotation policy has done well to keep everybody sharp in the team. So regardless of who starts, the idea, how you play remains the same. The identity of the team remains the same. Yes, I say remains the same. Remember, Coach Stevie Barker is the longest serving coach in the Betway Premiership. Stellies, he has been with the side since 2016. Oh, ball into the box now, looking to try and get the goal early on. Dion. Dion couldn't really connect with the sweet spot of that ball. Other coaches have been changed within the teams over the years in the Betway Premiership, while Stevie Barker has been with one club since then. Of course, Gavin Hunt celebrated his 1,000 league games that he's officiated, official games. He remains the most Zadonga. Dion, they're coming a little bit deeper to collect and helping out. Delightful stuff. On the near side, putting pressure on Enyinaye. Enyinaye made his 10th appearance, his 8th start today is the Nigerian. He has been scintillating since being signed from Rivers United. Well, there is Kaizer Chiefs game against Magezi tonight. Of course, Magezi as well as Marumo Gallants will be desperate for victories. Gallants come into this game 2 points ahead of Magezi, who are in 15th position. They're 11 points away from the rock bottom Royal AM, who have their matches suspended indefinitely. They will want to beat Stellies to distance themselves from their potential relegation scrap at the bottom. Last touch from Kumbulani Ngube. Looking for a long throwing is Titus. Unable to get a flick on. It is last touch by a Marumo Gallants man. Looks as though it's Edgar Manaka. Sitlentuli. Formerly with TS Galaxy, of course. This time, taken to the last post. Pasadine looks to try and keep it alive. Easily won. Looking to come through with it. There is a foul. Sliding tackle. Looks as though it was Atenko Simkaba. Oh, just need to see as to if it was the case. Masinti. Nematyali. Nematachali. Was looking to restart it quickly. Atenko Simkaba played his last game in February again, the 1-0 loss for Stellies against Kaiser Chiefs. Starting for the 6th time this season, 8th appearance all in all in the league. Just out of your picture, he's been able to get himself off and dusted himself off to start it off. Now, early ball into the box, looking for Zadonga. Oh, great combination. Sitole has provided 2 assists already in this particular season, and Coach Wadu likes what he sees. 46-year-old Moroccan in charge of his 2nd game for Marumo Gallants. Zadonga, 1 goal in the cup, itching to open his account in the league. Credit to Pasadine, who put him off. Presence of Pasadine denying him that touch that he needed the most. Gallants. Nematela. Right. It's to Skosana. Looks for options, Kosana. Overcooks it to try and find Mango. Mango never shy of letting his teammates know exactly how he feels if he doesn't get the supply he decides. Evans Kosana, his 14th appearance, has started in all those 14th matches that he's played. Never been subbed on in so far the season. Mtraba with the header. Nduli wins it for Stellies. Titus. Bit of concerns. Just the bottom of your picture with Stole limping. And United looking to throw it long. 2 Nigerians in the starting lineup for Stellies. One is Jabbar and the other Neninaye. God's will. Neninaye. Pasadine. Cool, calm and collected is Stellies, showing composure in their own defensive half. Oh, doing his best to try and protect that ball. Does well, Nube. Pans has done sterling work for Richards Bay. Started well for Stellies, but with competition for places, of course, has seen him not make all the appearance that he would have liked. Third corner. No. Pasadine wearing the captain's armband today in the absence of Sage Stephen. Oh, ball into the box. Manaka with the head up. Zadonga helping it off. Won by Jabbar. Helped on by Sitole. Looking to bring it under control now. It was Chabatani. Oh, dispossessed with ease was Nematela. Titus whips it into the box, easily read by Mlambo. in the 8 games that they've met, these sides, well, both sides have won 3 each, or drawing only just 2. Hard tackle from Nemtajela. Late challenge on Kiba. He'll be able to shake it off, is Tata Kiba. He is playing his former employers. Left them when they got relegated in season 22-23. Went on to spend some time with the Rockets. Signed now in January in the replacement for Adams. Oh, points where he wants it, and they're looking for Cupido. The Cupido. We know of a Cupid of love. He has been a Cupid of goals, I tell you. 5 goals this season that he's been able to find. 4 in the last games, including a brace. Second brace of his career in the PSL. The Betway Premiership, to be more specific. Leaves it behind, looks to combine. That was already offside. Great combination play between Dion. He just didn't look at Mango. Mango went away. First offside of the encounter. 32 years of age now is Kabadino Mango. He has started in his career in South Africa right here in Bloemfontein when he was signed back in 2013. Mango again gets the touch to him, and United does well to get in between Mango and the ball. Colliding intense. So Kabadino Mango returning to Bloemfontein, where he is a son here. Played for Bloemfontein Celtic. First team he played for in South Africa back in 2013 under coach Ernst Middendorp at the time. Long ball, easily for Tseparokoto. Another one who's a darling and a son to Bloemfontein. Tseparokoto played for Bloemfontein Celtic as well. Very familiar with the green in the stands and the green that he wears on his chest as well as Rikoto. Dion with his back to goal, looks for support. Able to find it from Edgar Manaka. To the white side now, Chabatani does well to keep it alive. Looks for Zidonga. Easily clearance by Mtaba. Jabbar looking to release Cupido quickly. Manaka. Former Supersport United youth structures. That's where he started it all. Born in Captain Park, of course. He is the captain of Marumo Gallants. 15 minutes gone. Marumo Gallants enjoying better possession. But Stelli's now on the ball, looking to try and get one into the box and double the keeper. Did well to get his hands on them. And just on the rebound, Barnes couldn't capitalize, couldn't make it work. Did well to come out and get a fingers to that cross. Was Mlambo. Trusted ahead of the experienced Daniel Akpe, who sits on the bench, is Kagiso Mlambo. Junior Zidonga. They've come out in numbered on a Tuesday evening. Football, it's what they truly, truly love in Bloemfontein. And in song and great spirits, they always come out. Siwelele Samarumo. That's what now Marumo Gallants are known as. Ball whipped into the box, easily cleared away from danger by Kasana. It's going to be a third corner now for Stellies. Half fives in the box. He's done well. Well, Coach Nwadu spoke of team spirit, spoke of the players showing a fight and showing more that they are determined, showing more determination. He's worked on their confidence since taking over. He sent his Coach Nwadu. So, Anyango as well as Mango getting a talking to. Not the first time these two have clashed. Mango played at Orlando Pirates before, while Onyango played at Mamelodi Sundowns as well, and at Maritzburg United as well. Now known as Durban City, of course. Whipped into close, now allowed to bounce in there. Skosana with the clearance, still bubbling in the box. Basadine looks to bring it under control, and eventually cleared by Chabatani. Manaka looks to hit it in the way of Zadonga. Did well to beat Bunce to the ball is Zadonga. Nube switches ends, looks for Mango, gets way ahead of Mango. Oh, great interchange of passes between Mango as well as Dion. Nyango getting it clear. And Yenaye gets a free kick in his favor. Again, cluttered into by Junior Dion. Capitino Mango, 2019-20 season. Leslie Manyantela Golden Boot winner. His nippiness, quickness, and eye for goal will certainly go a long way in helping Bahlabani Bantwa Siwelele Marumo in surviving relegation this season. Well, Gallants come into this game on possession 13, 19 games played. They're 20th now, 5 wins. They have only had 4 draws. One third of their games have been losses, scoring 16 goals and conceding 30. They have the leakiest defense so far in the season is Marumo Gallants, but at home it's where they've shown good form, looking to make Petras Mulamela Stadium as well as Toyota Stadium a fortress and a slaughterhouse. 9 games played, 4 victories, 3 draws, and only 1 and 2 losses in what they've done so far. Ball played behind the defense, easy pickings for Masuluke. The first touch of the game for Masuluke comes in the 20th minute. Onyango. Having spent longest time in South Africa is Onyango. He'll be very familiar with Manib Joseph, who's part of the coaching staff as well for Coach Penny McCarthy. He is the goalkeeper coach for Kenyan international team. Vasily Monisakis as well as the assistant. He'll be very familiar with them, so adaptation will be easy for him. Bans looking to feed it through to Cupido. Shows a lot to Chabatani. Oh, protection from Chabatani. It's not at his best. Bans! Oh. There's a free kick. Mlambo. Sanele Bans. 3 goals, 3 assists rather, 1 goal this season to his name. He's a hard worker of the team. His pace on the wing, stability on the ball, and favoring one-on-one battles has truly made him the kind of player that is sought after. Even before Stellies secured his signature, there were many teams vying for him and trying to snap him up. And of course, in Gauteng, there were sides rumored to be looking for him. Ball into the box and inviting one. Mango The shot is behind Cupido. Trying to vie for that ball, just couldn't get it. Is Cabatino Mango. 4 goals this season from Cabatino Mango. His 10th start of the season today is Mango. He's proving to be key so far. Study. He has been a fire starter, Stoller, so far this season. He's got the most assists for Gallants in the league, 2 assists, and he's also gotten goals for himself. And Chabatane, Stoll, combining very well. Chabatane looking to whip one into the box, finds Mango in the edge of the 18 area. He looks for space. Oh, deflection from Gaba. Needed Masuluke to have 2 touches of that ball to save the blushes for Stellies. Looking for space to open up, Cabatino Mango. 23 minutes gone. First save. And from Masuluke. First real attempt, of course, from Gallants. They've seen most of the ball as Gallants, but just have not been able to penetrate in that last line of defense and be able to dictate terms there. Well, Stellies have been solid at the back with the centre-back combination of Mgaba as well as Onyango. Enyinaye has also been working out as well, doing his best. Not the first time that he's playing against Stellies. He would have been happy to see Mango attempt one just from the edge of the 18 area. He'd have hoped that deflection from Mgaba went goalwards. Mango offside. Second offside of the game against Cabatino Mango. He has to watch the last line of defense is Mango. His appetite for goal seems to distract him from looking at the last line of defense. In full voice, and as always, and as expected, when you come to Bloemfontein, it's always green and white. The green, a sign of life, and white, the sign of passion for football. Rakot as well to win the header. Jabbar finds Barnes. Kiba behind Titus. Can he be able to really find the spaces that he really wanted? Stellies coming into this encounter in the 6th position on the log. 18 matches played, 7 victories, 7 draws, and 4 losses. They've only lost once on the road so far this season is Stellies in the 8 games that have played, winning 4 rather, and drawing 3 of those. Tata Kiba has really been in good form for Stellies so far this season. A sandwich between Mango and Manaka. Look to have been clipped at the back by Edgar Manaka. Sunny Lebans. Oh, low ball into the box. Oh, it gets the height, doesn't get the distance. Manaka battles to clear. And there's a free kick in favor of Gallants. An opportunity for them to clear their defenses. Former AS Vita man lost in the second leg against Stellies by 2-0. Drew 0-0 with them in the DRC, and immediately after that loss he resigned as the AS Vita coach. Junior de Jong, 1 goal to his name so far this season in his 4th start. Will go out to receive further treatment. Yes, 9-5 done and dusted. Now it's football time. Presence of all those in the stand, I tell you what, it doesn't look like it's a midweek fixture. Stole keeps it alive, looking for Zadonga. Nduli wins it. Gets it into the opponent's half. Cupido can't stay on his feet. Chabatani battles with Kiba. All right, it's Kiba that wins that battle. Nduli looking for Titus. Well, ball given away. Cupido looking for options, finds one in Titus, who rushes into the box. And easy peekings in the box as Nube clears for Marumo Gallants. Junior de Jong rejoined in play. Now it's 10 apiece on both ends. There has never been more than 2 goals scored when these two sides clash. Not a surprise that at the 28th minute we haven't seen a goal as yet. Enyinaye. It's got Satole for comfort. Looks to come on the inside to try and avoid him. Kiba. Buns. Basadine. 3 assists, 3 goals from the captain of Stellies tonight. Forced to go back, recycle, and repurpose the ball again. Only 1-0 draw between these sides and a 1-1 draw. 5 goals scored by Stellies and 4 by Marumo Gallants. And Stellies having won the league match earlier in the season. They are out to try and get a double, which will be a first, of course, against Marumo Gallants from them. With both clubs in the Nedbank Cup, they still have everything to play for. Stellies will be in action, of course, in the CAF Confederations as well. They've made the quarterfinals against USM Alger. No, I beg your pardon. For what they come now. From a distance. Just couldn't get it through the wall. Looks as though they'll get their first corner. Looks as though they'll get their first corner. Stole. Did a good steal there from Young Nube. And then Stole lined it up off the back of Onyango. First corner for the home side. It's a toilet to take it. Swinging into the box, away by Enyinaye. Throw in quickly taken. Manaka. Half an hour gone in this encounter, 0-0 it still is. The home side have come close to scoring a few more times than the visitors. 3 attempts apiece, 1 goal, 1 on target from both the sides. Have a free kick. A very, very good area. Very good inviting area. We've seen Capadino Mango bury them from there. He's played for Bidvest Vets, he's played for Orlando Pirates, he's played for Bloemfontein Celtic, and in all those colors, he's been able to score from a free kick possession. 31 years of age now is Oscarine Masuluke. former Pushka Awards nominee in the colors of Baroka back in the day. It is bicycle kick goal. Now, he'll be tested. Stole. Will he go for goal or try and find a teammate? Looks for the head of Mango. It's Jabbar that gets the header. And away by the boot of Buns. Titus looking to get it forward for the side. It just hasn't worked out as well. Both clubs in the Nedbank Cup, of course, still have everything to play for. For Stellies, they'll be in the quarterfinals. They'll take on CAF Confederation's defending champions in Zamalek. And also over the weekend, they'll be in action against Kaizer Chiefs in the last 8 of the Nedbank Cup, while Marumo Gallants will be taking on Durban City away at Chatsworth Stadium. Stellies is a home game for them, but will be played away at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Catch that live right here on your World of Champions. Still 0-0 between Kaizer Chiefs as well as Makezi FC. Yes, the volume has taken up a bit of a notch right here at the Petras Malamela Stadium. Well, the draw doesn't really help Marumo Gallants and Makezi in their bid to survive relegation. They'll remain 2 points apart. Now we'll put Marumo Gallants a little bit under pressure as well. Going into the Nedbank Cup, of course. One eye in the cup and one eye in surviving relegation. And that was the reason why they got relegated in 2022-23 season. They made the finals. No, they made the semi-finals rather of the CAF Confederations Cup, and subsequently got relegated in the league. And everyone knows how stressful is it to travel in CAF competitions, and if you don't have the luxury of having a big squad, you will often struggle when you come back into the league, which was the case, of course. But for Coach Stevie Bakker, it's their rotation policy that has seen him do well. That has kept the players sharp, fresh, and most of them injury-free, of course. How they miss Mujela. Only one league appearance for Mujela, but he's done well in CAF Confederation, scoring 2 goals, and also in the MTN 8 Cup as well. His presence was very instrumental. Mango in bid to try and take it quickly, lost it, but he almost regained it almost instantly. Courtesy of Edgar Manaka, the captain leading from the front, of course. Chabatan cuts on the inside, finds Nemtachela. Look to go back to restart it. Back to Mlampo. Strong one to the white side. What can they do now? Story. Oh, beg your pardon. And that looks as though Snuber continues with the run. Titus looks to try and find Cupido. Just not able to really find him. 46-year-old was a defender back in the day for Morocco. 80 national caps and over 285 appearances and 3 league wins for him as a player. Coach Watu. Focus. Oh, flicked on. Helped on by Onyango. Just couldn't get it. Capito in the picture, of course. Hasn't been able to find the space that he so sorely desires and needs. He's the second best super sub in the league this year is Ashley Capito. He's come off the bench 6 times. Found 3 goals. Only Mtambo has scored more coming off the bench so far this season. Manaka. Namatechela looking to try and find Zindonga. Outwitted and outsmarted by Ating Nkosi Mgaba. Good shift that he's put in so far is Mgaba. Zindonga gets a talking to. That certainly looks like a final warning from referee Cedric Muvali. Patience is what Marumo Gallants need. It's what they're applying as they look to try and find the space. No goals tonight so far in the 2 matches that have been played. Separakoto wide to Nube. It's got Titus for comfort as Nube. Oh, ball given away cheaply so. Capito looks for options. He's been starved of supplies, Capito. Has to always come deep to try and collect. Still he's not enjoying the wing play that they would often enjoy. Those channels are closed by Marumo Gallants today. Zindonga cutting on the inside, never playing advantage for an off-the-ball incident. Bans, he's got pace as Bans, but Nematinjera, he's got the space. Chabatani, he's got the weight as well, but Jabbar's got the strength. Forward they come, looking to feed it through to Mango. And Enyinaye is the guilty party, according to referee Cedric Muvari. Now the 2 Nigerians standing over the referee, trying to plead their cases. Jabbar complaining about a possible foul for him, the referee not blowing for that. And Enyinaye trying to plead his innocence, has since moved from the scene of the crime, having learned and understood that the laws of the game, Law 5, states that the referee's decision is final. Coach Duncan Lechesa serving as the assistant as well. Him alongside Sundra Gavenda. They were in charge when Coach Dentens Malesela was relieved of his duties. They were only in charge for just a single game while they were waiting for Coach Abdes Hawadu to get the work permits and get the contract sorted. Now they've done it. They've been all. Let's tell him. And Mango, grass cutter, second bite at the cherry. White had a lot of power, but just couldn't keep it on target. Chabatsani does well to win it. It's Gallants who are coming forward. Mango gives up the chase as the line wins the race. Best attacking duo for Marumo Gallants this season has been Kabadino Mango as well as Ed Kamanaka, both contributing 7 goals and 3 and 2 assists. With, if you add Sitole to that combo and make them a trio, all in all, they've contributed 9 goals and 4 assists. 57.1% of the goals scored by Marumo Gallants. Cupido, the injured player. Also, Cupido forms the best duo for Stellies, him alongside Devon Titus. They have both contributed 10 goals and 6 assists, sharing responsibilities right down the middle, 5 goals apiece, 3 assists apiece. Basadine forms part of the best trio with them, which contributes to 56% of the goals scored by Stellies so far this season. Cupido wins the header, was looking to flick it to Titus. And hasn't happened for them really, for Stellies. The 7 changes, how much does that really affect how they would traditionally line up and how they would find their spaces? They would use the wings and also coming right down the middle of the park, the likes of Le Kolwane, who's really anchored his name into the starting lineup. Lesibanku as well on the bench. How those two can come in and change things for Marumo, rather for Stellies. Well, so far so good for Gallants. They are dominating. They just need to fight to show teeth up front. Again, sterling work from Manyango. Denies them the space. And Unai gets one into the box. Looking for Cupido. Too strong. And for Mlambo, that's anticipating it. And Unai, 1 assist to his name this season. Looking for his second one. I think Kosimkaba down. There'll be a yellow. The referee instantly goes into his pocket before showing the card. He'll want to look at the player and make sure that he's in good form, he's in a better state. Junior de Jong becomes the first name that is taken down by the referee. It's arm in the face by Junior de Jong. Junior de Jong, luckily not one of those walking the tightrope of suspension. Ed Kamanaka, of course, will be watching himself in this particular encounter. He might not be available for the Nedbank encounter over the weekend. Now, looking to try and whip it in and overcooks it is Kumbulani Ngube. Coach Watu, he would been happy with what he's seen in the first half. His side dominating play, but they need to show a little bit of teeth up front. In the last 10 seconds of the minute added by referee Cedric Muvali. Well, one wait for Masuluke to restart. It's done and dusted in the first 45. Well, with both sides not having many shots at goal. No shots, not a lot of shots on targets. But Dion and Mango combination along with Zidonga has put the defense of Stellies under a lot of pressure. and kept them busy. Dooley has not been able to dominate the middle of the park as he always been able to, alongside with Kiba. And Barnes, the flanks closed down for them to try and operate with him on the wing along with Titus on the opposite wing. And they've done well in Marumo Gallants in keeping Stellies quiet. But also they've had opportunities. They should have done better and they should have nailed them and killed them off. But it was not to be. The first half ends 0-0 between Gallants as well as Stellies. Welcome back to the Dr. Petros Mulimela Stadium. Yes, we back at it in the second 45. Hopefully we'll see some goals. There's been some promises in the first half, but it ended 0-0 between the two sides. We'll be hoping to see if maybe there will be some change in the score sheet, as obviously those that have come out in numbers are yet to be served up. Some exciting thrills that bang the back of the net. Doesn't look as though it would have been the case. Renwald Prince has come on for Junior De Jong, who picked up a yellow. And Renwald comes on, so hopefully he'll maybe change things from their sides. Only 2 times Marumo Gallants at home. They've gone into the break 0-0. And only once on the road has Stellies gone into the break 0-0. And that would have been the encounter when they have not scored at all. So Stellies that kick us off in the second half of this encounter. They're looking to try and see if they can really start on the front foot. They've been weathering the storm in the first half. Post using a hashtag #SSDeski. That is where you can communicate and talk to us. Oh, looks as though he is now limping. One of 5 players that made Coach Hugo Bruce's prelim squad for Stellies. The other, of course, being Pasadena, being Ashley Cupido. And with the fine form that he's shown, gets to make the prelims for the very first time in his career. He'll obviously be excited about it. Sage Stevens is the other, of course. Prince gets the first touch since coming on. Change of mind from Nube Chabatani. Presence of mind to get it away from danger. Zodonga keeping it alive from Masuluke. Tested. Nearly on. His height coming in handy. Free kick taken quickly by Stellies. No change from Stellenbosch in the start of the second half. Only one change made. For Junior De Jong sacrificed and Prince coming on. Interesting to see on how they'll be looking to try and play. I personally, in my opinion, felt the combination of Dion as well as Mango was really looking good for the side. Nube is had a good game in the first half. Here's the young right back. Mango leaps for everything. Is Capatino Mango. Stellenbosch and home and away, where both teams are level at half-time. That has happened quite a few times this season. Titus on the turn. Oh, just couldn't be able to get a proper swing as he wanted it. Coach knows how he should how they worked at it during the practice. hasn't scored in the last 3 games is Devin Titus. The last time he found the back of the net was the opener against TS Galaxy. He'll be looking to cut that drought as quick as he can. Still, he's going at half-time with both sides level. It's been 9 times and they've only won twice. And 5 times they've drawn those matches and lost twice. Lost to Kaiser Chiefs as well as Amonville Golden Arrows. And so for Marumo Gallants themselves, it's been a little bit different, of course. Cupido. There's a sea of green around him. He's not able to get the shot away that he would have wanted, unable to connect as well as he would have wanted. Now Zidonga. Shoved off the ball. Bans the guilty party. Marumo Gallants were at half-time and the goal scores were level. They've had those situations 8 times this season and they've lost 5 of those matches and only drawn 3 yet to win. If they go into the break level. Testing Masuluke. He's got the height, is Oscarin Masuluke. Standing just under 2 meters, I tell you. Cupido unable to connect with it very well. Jabbar cuts on the inside. Looks for support from Menyinaye. Able to find him, Kiba. The Maroons coming forward. And Skosana saved the blushes by his own goalkeeper Mlambo. Nube has had a good game so far as Nube. Games that have been 0-0 at half-time for Marumo Gallants this season have been 2 and have all ended 0-0. So if they didn't score in the first half, they turned not to do so in the second half. Most of their goals have come in the first 15 minutes of the encounter this season. 4 goals have scored there, while Stellies are best finishers in the clash between these 2 sides, with 6 goals coming in the last 15 minutes of their matches this season. So they tend to finish well. In swinger. And men still in the field of play in Cupido, responsible of 2 of those 6 goals in the last 15 minutes scored by Stellies. Did so, of course, remember, against Polokwane City to find the equalizer. Also did the very same thing in coming off the bench to score a brace against TS Galaxy. In fact, responsible for 3 of those goals. His brace scored in the last 10 minutes of the encounter against TS Galaxy. He's actually Cupido. If he stays on, could maybe go on to maybe find the 3 points. Cupido off the crossbar, and now followed through by Devin Titus. He breaks that drought of 3 games as Devin Titus, as he gets a goal number 6 of the season for himself. Ricocheted off the crossbar after an attempt from Cupido. And Devin Titus finished it off. And goal 8 minutes into the second half. Devin Titus, 6th goal of the season. Becomes the top goal scorer of the side. After it came off the crossbar, Titus side-footed it with the outside of the boot. Knew what he wanted to do, and that's what it means to coach Stevie Barker. 7 changes made and didn't do any changes coming into the second half. And that has profited Stellies as they go in the lead by a 0-0 courtesy of a right boot finish by Devon Titus. Much against the run of play, they have not really dominated possession. They'll be happy to come away with the results. Away from the throw in. I look to try and see what they can change things somewhat on here. Zidonga does roll to turn. No, goes on his own as Zidonga evades the tackles, but it's Mtaba that comes to the rescue of Stellies. Skosana, wide to Chabatani. Chabatani finds Sitole. Oh, does well to control it. Is Sitole under pressure, of course. Nube doesn't have numbers in the boxes. Nube to try and play it too. And he delayed the cross into the box from Nube. Now allowed to bounce into the box, of course. Easily cleared by Onyango. Ube. Manaka. Prince. Away by Nduli. Looking to keep it resolute in defense as it continues. Between these two sides. A sliding tackle. Referee not happy. Coach Stevie Barker speaking to the guys to ease things off. Well, they'll move from 6th position to right number 3 if they are to hold on to this. And they'll be 5 points behind Orlando Pirates, of course, looking to campaign for the 2nd spot of that log. There are well, some distance between them and Mamelodi Sundowns, of course. Just 22 points behind it. So that'll be important for them to keep it this way. But Gallants are coming. They're fighting for it. Well, Gallants, a loss for them might get them into trouble. It will reduce the 2-point lead from 15th place Makeze to 1, and it will increase their relegation woes and concerns, of course. And desperation is everything on the side is Marumo Gallants. Remember, they bought the status from the then Morocco Swallows at the end of the season to try and come through and campaign in the season. They survived the relegation by just 5 points in the Motsepe Foundation Championship because they finished in 13th position on 36 points, and Bila Masia relegated on 31 points. And Venda Football Academy then, there were just few points there. So tough times for referee coach Watu. He'll have his work cut out with just 10 games remaining. I'll have to remind you, Gallants have already lost 10 games so far this season. I'll be hoping they don't suffer the same fate as they did in 22-23 season. when they got relegated by Morocco Swallows. Doesn't get a good touch onto those ball in trying to clear his lines is Masuluke. Cupido keeps it alive, looks to switch to Titus. Now Mango in the space. Mango! Straight at Masuluke. Yeah, straight at Masuluke from Mango. Well, as we reach the hour mark, the antics begins. Mango colliding with the goalkeeper. Mango, did well against Mkaba. And straight at the goalkeeper. Wants to tell the guys to come down. Looks as though he threw himself at Mango. Doing all he can to keep their sights on it. Yes, Monte Mpambaniso getting ready to come on. Monte, loosely translated to Grace. Mpambaniso. Masuluke, ready to continue. Mpambaniso. Manaka. Zadonga can't get to the ball as far as Basadine gets there first. Kiba. Now, Sitole will be sacrificed and Monte Mpambaniso will come on. Comes on for the 7th time as a sub this season. He had to find the back of the net. Is Monte Mpambaniso in the league. Has come off on the far side already. Is Sitole. Monte Mpambaniso. Nippy. Very nippy is Monte Mpambaniso. And strong. Also on the ball, he comes into that middle of the park to add numbers, of course. Bunts, floating ball into the box, finds the head of Manaka, still alive for Cupido to take a sniff at it. Well, failing to clear their defenses. Stellis, there was concerns of a penalty on there. Late challenge by Sitole. Looks as though it may have connected with Cupido. Referee close enough to see it, close enough to make a call. Cupido hasn't been the same. Known to always be behind their side are the Siwelele fans. Win or lose, it's Bloemfontein of Nix. Basadine, first corner in the second half, and well, got the deflection from the header of Onyango and deflected off the Marumo Gallants player. Thrown long by Oscarin Masuluke. Power of that throw. It was as though he kicked it. And Titus finally gets a smile on his face. And after finding the back of the net. He has never missed a game so far this season in the league is Titus. 18 starts in 19 appearances. Buns to deliver. Corner from the near side. Well, Cupido going into the 6-yard box. Yeah, certainly stepped outside of the 6-yard box, standing just about 12 yards out on the penalty spot as Cupido rushes it into the 6-yard box. Gives you an indication that will be an in-swinger. It is definitely an in-swinger. Opportunity for the keeper to collect. He doesn't. Gets protection though from the referee. Cupido was closing down on Mlambo. Gets it long. Looking for Zadonga. Flicked off his head. Mbambaniso chases. Ngaba clears. Jabbar loses the battle to Mbambaniso. Switching side, Chabatani. First touch, lets him down. And giving possession away. It's not going to work all good for them. Duty. Concern phase from Coach Wadu. He's already explained that there'll be, as games come through thick and fast for him, but it's the business of football. It has to continue. And dealing with the hand that you're dealt. After this, both the teams will be in action over the weekend. No rest for Marumo Gallants, no rest for Stellies. They'll be in action over the weekend. Both teams will have to travel. Stellies travel to Nelson Mandela Bay in the Eastern Cape, while Gallants go to the Kingdom of the Zulu. They'll be playing in Chatsworth against Durban City. Stellies host Kaizer Chiefs. Mpamaniso switches side to Chabatsani. As before the international break, there'll be some more games. Mango and able to get to it. Nemachana. Yeah, they'll recycle the ball. There'll be 2 games for Gallants before the break. The ball whipped into the box. Zadonga's first touch, not the best. Manga chasing. Jabbar goes down. Referee will give the second yellow of the match to Gabatino Mango. Late lunge from Mango. Second yellow for Marumo Gallants. Second yellow of the match. Was late, beaten to the ball, beaten for pace. Gabatino Mango has really worked hard in this particular encounter, but hasn't been able to find the back of the net. The difference maker today, Devin Titus. After ricocheted off the crossbar from a Cupido strike. That's how it came about. It's Cupido Did well to beat the keeper, but not the finisher of the goal. And Devon Titus said, look, these, I bury them for a living. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy for Stellies. That's how much it means to coach Stevie Barker. Manaka. Zidonga. Manaka. Lovely ball to find Nube. Oh, he's got Buns checking him. Zidonga closed down quickly by Nduli. Namatela finds his captain. Oh, his captain can't find anyone in green. Cupito. Requires you to work for the team. Oh, Marumo Gallants will have 2 more games before we go into the international break. They'll be home to Skukuna United on the 12th, and that is exactly next week, of course. And 3 days later, they go away to Cape Town City, and then they'll go on an international break, which will give Coach Wadu a little bit of time to try and instill his methods and tactics and all into the side. Chabatani loses the ball, much to the disappointment of those in attendance here. Stellies will be in action against Orlando Pirates at home, and they go away to Skukuna United before the international break. And that will be after, of course, the MTN 8, rather the Nedbank Cup against Kaizer Chiefs. They'll be playing this weekend. Pasadena. Away by Store. Orlando Pirates away to Stellies next Tuesday. And Ninyai. Dooley goes to the corner, gets protection from the referee. Well, I judge to have fouled Sirius Kosana is Sitlen Dooley. It's been a good year, it's been a good season for Stevie Barker and his company in the quarterfinal of the CAF Confederations Cup. Tough toll against Zamalek, of course, and also in the last 8 of the Nedbank Cup, having lost out in the Culling knockout and also lost out in the MTN 8. They will be desperate for silverware. Pasadena giving a free kick away. Now, can they put it to good use? Can they put it to good use now? Prince to deliver. On the edge of the 18 area, cleared away by Titus. Free kick on the edge of the 18 area. Free kick on the range of Cabatino Mango. With just under 17 minutes left in this particular encounter. Golden opportunity now against Mkaba. Pleading his innocence is Atenkosi Mkaba. Mango sets up. Not pleased is Stevie Barker, but he'll definitely want his charges to be switched on. So it's going to be tested now is Oscarine Masuluke. All the tests that has been put through today, he's been able to overcome them. Mango and Prince standing over it. It's a Gabatino Mango range. Just on the D-line. Oh, that wall of Stellies made up of 5 players. Devon Titus will form the foundation of that wall. Anticipation in the stands. Anticipation in the stands. Gabatino Mango sets up. The wall set up. Prince and Mango, who is to take it? Gabatino Mango gets it over, up and over the wall, and up and over the crossbar. He should have done better. He's done better in the colors of Morocco Swallows, in the colors of Orlando Pirates, in the colors of Bidvest Vets when he netted from that range. Just hasn't worked all out for him. Well, 6 attempts from his side today. 2 of them have been on target. Stellies have been stelling in front of goal. 7 attempts, 4 on target. Janina Palace, maybe the first substitution for Coach Stevie Barker. Interesting to see as to who will be making way for. They're looking to try and shut down the back, so to try and close them down in that middle of the park. If they win the battle in that middle of the park, it's a job half done in protecting their lead. Forward they come. Titus under the white side. Capito on the 10. Buns to keep it alive. What can they do? Leaves it for Bassadine off the crossbar, and Titus can profit. Bassadine can finish. Oh, comedy of errors. Got it off the upright was Bassadine. Titus couldn't profit for the second time off the uprights, and then Bassadine just couldn't get it on target on the second time of asking. 3 opportunities to bury that ball and just couldn't go in. It's the second time in the game that they hit the crossbar. It's the first time that on the rebound they're not able to profit from it. Living dangerously is Gallants at the back, giving away a throw-in. Well, Janino Palace comes in. And Tato Kiba makes way. That's the first substitution for Stellies. Palace coming in this season. He's rarely started games. It's his 16th appearance today. 17th appearance today, 11th time off the bench. Corner. Pressure continues on Marumo Gallants' defense. Showing cracks now. Here's the defense of Marumo Gallants. Palace, away. Titus from a distance. Against Skosana. Offside. Against Stellies. Bassadine. Pamaniso on the white side. Can't find anyone in green in the box. Well, they're going to bring in a change. It's going to be their third one. Mlungi Sikumalo will be the man that comes on. Pushing through. Zantonga will go off, and on will come the former Utongati man, Royal Eagles man. He comes on for the fifth time as a sub, is Mlungi Sikumalo. He's come on the fifth time as a sub in this particular encounter. Yet to start a game. He started his career in 2017-18 from the Motsepe Foundation Championship, and has been the case since until Otongati went defunct, and surfaces now at Marumo Gallants is Mlungisi. Pushing through now. Now the legs starting to feel it. Well, floated into the box. Masuluke to the rescue again. Long one, looking for Cupido. Cupido does well. Cupido continues. Cupido goes for goal. Mlambo saves. And cleaned up by Nematela. And Unai picks up for Stellies. Yeah, just under 7 minutes left in this encounter. Palace. So, forward they go. They are pushing through. They are looking really to get that goal. Battling for it. There will be two changes lined up by Coach Stevie Backup towards the end of this encounter. Kolwana as well as Carl Jaggins standing by to come on. Looks as though still there, looking to clean up. So Cupido is going to come off, and Lukolwana is going to come on. Men who were signed from Baroka, and Jabbar, the other men sacrificed. So, Cupido has done well coming off the bench. 6 substitutions off the bench, scoring 3 goals. Not much so, as when he started, has only managed to find the back of the net twice. Is Cupido. That remains. Long ball floated into the box. Lukolwana and Jaggins, the latest introduction is by Coach Stevie Barker. A big man, Oscarine Masuluke, able to use it. Did well against Orlando Pirates is Coach Wadu, and gave an impression that, as the old saying goes, that new broom sweeps clean, and it's not to be against a stubborn Stellies. Good ball from Titus to find Jaggins. Cut out by Ngube. Forward it goes. Mango came from an offside position to play that ball. With just under 3.5 minutes of regulation time left in this encounter, he'll be happy because this result sees him move from 6th position on the log, moves a little bit up, 3 places higher. So it'll be interesting to see on how they go on to continue. Now, Chiefs have found the back of the net as well, and they'll be more Stellies will move to 3rd on the log tonight. Gallants will remain 13th, 2 points ahead of 15th place Magezi FC. Over Manko. Now Chabatani, what can he do? Pambanisa looks to place it, takes a deflection off the header of Basadine. Shot! Well, was always going wide. The shot was always going wide. Edgar Manaka. He's found the back of the net 3 times before today and 2 assisted twice. Not a good day in the office for him today. Fighting to try at least and rescue a point for themselves is Marumo Gallants. Stellies holding off the late surge from Marumo. And Coach Wadu looks at the clock. He knows There's not a lot of time left for his charges to find a solution in this particular encounter. But football is a funny sport. It's never over until the fat lady sings. See her right at the corner there, warming up her vocals, ready to burst out in song. And that is what Stellies would want. Well, for Gallants, they would want the fat lady to hold on for as long as she can before she pulls a curtain on this particular encounter. Well, the side having moved from Polokwane to play their games in Bloemfontein, they have now entrenched themselves in the heart of those that stay in Bloemfontein is Marumo Gallants. Flicked on. Prince doesn't sit well for him. Lekolwana with the clearance. Mbambanisa with the pickup. 4 minutes of referee's optional time will be added to this encounter as Lekolwana clears, defending the lead, the slender lead, and that they are enjoying in this particular encounter. Of course, both sides will be in action over the weekend in the Nedbank Cup. Durban City will be hosting Marumo Gallants, while Stellies will be hosting Kaizer Chiefs. Titus looking to try and make it two, or can he go and provide an assist? No, is the answer. Kabatino Manko. And sides will be back in league action in the next week. And clock for survival ticking. Right. Brought back from the reality of after the success they've enjoyed with the Orlando Pirates. Next 3 games, of course, for Marumo Gallants will be Durban City at the weekend in the Nedbank Cup. Then they will be here next Wednesday against the Skukuna United, and they'll go away before the break, the international break, at the weekend on the 15th against Cape Town City. That will be an afternoon kickoff. Offside. And again, much to the dismay of the bench and those in favor of Gallants as well. Coach Wadu hasn't sat down since the game started. Referee's assistant on the near side hasn't shied in picking up his flag when he needed to, but he's been called into action. Next three games for Stellies as they come in attack now. Titus off the crossbar again. Oh, I was looking for a brace is Devin Titus. Only ever scored one in his career is Devin Titus. I was looking for a second one. Yes, they're in the cup at the weekend, of course. They host Orlando Pirates next Tuesday. Stellies. Onyango brings down Mango. Goal kick, says the referee. Not interested. Not interested. And their last game before the international break will be against the Kukune. Coming out of that, it will be their first leg against Zamanek. They're hosting that at the Craven Cottage. The Denny Craven, beg your pardon. Lukoloana chases. Mlambo, composed, deals with the threat from Lukoloana. Omaniso. Chasing at Basadi. Kept alive. What can they do now? Now, Ricordo gets one into the box. Goes down cheaply. I was looking for an acrobatic effort there. Was Prince. No, it's the club captain Kamanaga instead. Done and dusted. Here's the team. It's Stellies that win this encounter, they go on to continue the rich form they've shown on the road. It's their fourth victory. It's their fifth victory on the road so far this season, eighth victory of the season. It sees them climb to the third spot on the log in this particular at this particular juncture. Well, for Marumo Gallants, their relegation battle continues. They will remain in 13th position after this particular encounter. Well, it's now or never for them. It's deja vu once more. They've been here before. Can they pull themselves out of it? Is Marumo Gallants. That's what they will be hoping and they will be asking themselves. But they have to find the answers within themselves as they go in search of yet another 3 points. They'll be in the Nedbank Cup. Both these sides over the weekend, they shift focus to that and they come back into the league in the next week. But in this encounter, it is Steadies who, with the sole goal from Devon Titans, that sees his side lead, win this encounter by 1 goal to 0.